बोलो राम बोलो राम
बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम।
हाथ पकड़ हनुमान जी दीजिए पंथ दिखाय राम चरण को छोड़ मन कहीं और न जाए। अरे बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम
बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम
बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम
बोलो राम
गोस्वामी तुलसी मेरी परम गुरु महाराज कृपा वही वर्षा रही रामायण प्रभु आज। बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम बोलो राम बोलो राम हरे रामा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की। My dear friends, tonight allow me to welcome each and every one of you who have joined us at our home in this the auspicious time of Navratri, where the divine goddess, the divine mother, the divine Shakti is worshipped in all her many and radiant forms. To those of you who have come, may the blessings of the divine be showered upon you. Pandit Gyan has performed pujan, and the setting is now for us to begin. We welcome our devotees who are logged on our Facebook page. From far and wide, we say, Namaskar, Sitaram, welcome. Sit upright, put your hands together. Om Hari Om Hari Gam Ganapate Namo Namaha Gam Ganapate Bhyo Namo Namaha Aing Aing Saraswatyai Namo Namaha Aing Aing Saraswatyai Namo Namaha गुरु चरण कमल भ्यो नमो नमः। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वराय सरिरंग पाहि पाहि शुभम शुभम सदा शिवाय भ्यो नमो नमः। मनोजवं मारुत तुल्य वेगम जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बिके गौरी नारायणी नमस्तुते। सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी भुक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायनी मंत्रमूर्ति सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमस्तुते। हरि ओम। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु सरस्वती रूपेण संस्थितां नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योरमा अमृतं गमये। हरि ओम। शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। My dear friends, we glorify the divine Shakti, the divine goddess Durga. माँ तेरे ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है। श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी,
कितना प्यार जगाती है। श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी।
माँ माता हे माता, माँ ओ माँ, जी से की तू ब्रह्मा की भक्ति मां,
तू ब्रह्मा की भक्ति मां,
तू विष्णु की माया देवी, तू शंकर की शक्ति मां,
तू शंकर की शक्ति मां,
तू हाथों से बाज लगाती बागी बागी आती है।
मां तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है। मां तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी,
मां जगदम्बा, मां हे मां, मां ओ मैया, मां हे मां, तू काली मां काली दुर्गा, तू ही बाल भवानी मां, तू पुराण का तार शारदा, तू वेदों की वाणी है, तू बालक को गोद में लेकर जीवन गीत सुनाती है। मां तेरी श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है। मां ओ मां, मां हे मां, ओ मैया जगदम्बा, मां ओ माता, मां हे मां। आज शक्ति दुर्गा देवी माता की। My dear friends, today is Saturday. It's a day that is dedicated to Pawan Putra Hanuman. And even though, my dear friends, we are glorifying Ad Shakti Durga Devi, this evening I would like to seek the blessings of Mahaviri Swami Pawan Putra Hanuman. Goswami Tulsidas tells us, wherever there is satsang, wherever individuals get themselves together to chant, to sing the name of the Lord, Hanumanji is most present. The quest is for you to feel that Hanuman. The quest is for you to see that Hanuman. My dear friends, we go satsang all over the place. And these words are sanctifying our scriptures. Wherever there is satsang, Hanumanji is present. So when you leave here tonight, my dear friends, only you can answer, have you felt him? Have you seen him? But now is the time to pray to him. Sit upright, put your hands together. श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुदार बरनु रघुवर विमल जसु जो धायक फल चार बुद्धहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीश तिहिलो कहु जागर, रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम, महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी, कंचन बरन विराज सुविचार, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा। जय हनुमान बोलो एवरीबॉडी, हाथ वज्र जो ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूय जनि वो साजे, शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन, विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर, प्रभु चरित सुनि बेको रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया।
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा, भीम रूप धरि सुर संहारे, रामचंद्र काज सवारे, लाय सजीवन गाय, श्री रघुवीर हर्षियुर लाए, रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिया भरत सम भाई। जय हनुमान जय हनुमान,
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
सहस भजन तुम्हारो जस गावे, हस कही श्रीपति कंठ लगावे, सनकादिक ब्रह्म आदि मुनीषा, नारद शारद सहिषा, यम कुबेर दिग पाल चाहते, कवि कोविद कहे सके कहते, तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही किना, राम मिलाय राज पर। अरे बोलो जय
हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना, जुग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू, प्रभु मूर्तिका मेले मुख माही, जल्दी लांगी गए अचरज नाही, दुर्गम काज कत की विधि, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेजे।
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, ओटन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे, सब सुख लही तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को धरना, आपन तेज समारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाथ के कापे, भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं, महावीर जब नाम सुना। बोलो जय
हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान,
नासे रोग हरे
सब पीरा, जपत निरंतन हनुमत बीरा, संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ज्ञान झोलावे, सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। बोलो
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान।
चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे, अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन हरे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता।
जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान।
तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे, अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाहि, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई, और देवता चित ना डरे, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करे, संकट अरे बोलो संकट, अरे बोलो संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरो हनुमत बलबीरा। बोलो जय
हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान। जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान।
जय जय जय, अरे बोलो जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, अरे बोलो जो शत बार पाठ कर दुई, छूट ही बंदी आसुक हुई, जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होई सीधी सा की गौरीसा, तुलसीदास तुलसीदास तुलसीदास, असदा हरि चेरा, दीजे नाथ हृदय में। अरे बोलो जय हनुमान,
बोलो जय हनुमान।
एवरीबॉडी जय हनुमान, बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप, राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बस उसुर भूप। प्रेम से बोलो श्री महावीर स्वामी की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। My dear friends, tonight, before I bring to you our message, it is my desire to glorify the divine goddess Lakshmi. In a few days from now, we will be celebrating Mahadipavali. Anybody know how much days? The Diwali? Anybody? You know, if we ask them what is Christmas, you know. How about Kongdong? How much is it? 20 days? Whatever. So we put our hands together. Jai Lakshmi Ma. Remember, the divine goddess Lakshmi, she is the giver of wealth. She is the minister of finance in Hinduism. But she's not like the finance minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Definitely not. She gives us the ability to balance our budget. By balancing this budget, my dear friends, is not only money. To balance all your resources to live comfortable in the world. So don't only pray for money tonight.
money comes on it, it goes. You know, there are some individuals who I know, when they get their paycheck, it's done. It's finished. Goddess Lakshmi, she helps us multiply our wealth, all our resources. And if we can get her blessings, then we'll be in a good position in the world. So sit upright, put your hands together. Close your eyes. It's a beautiful bhajan. Dhan dhan Lakshmi Maharani, मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी.
धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी.
जब कार्तिक मासो आई, तन थर 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 पद सारी. जब कार्तिक मासो आई, तन थर 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 पद सारी. ऋषियों ने विधि बताई, अग्नि पूजा कर लाई. ऋषियों ने विधि ये बताई, अग्नि पूजा कर लाई.
धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी.
और चाम दियन भारी, फूलों से मंग प्रसादे. और शाम कदियन भारी, फूलों से मंग प्रसारे. बर जगमग जगमग सारी, मन देखी देखी हर्षाई. बर जगमग जगमग सारी, मन देखी देखी हर्षाई.
धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी.
श्री रामचंद्र बन आए, बल 14 वर्ष बिताए. श्री रामचंद्र बन आए, बल 14 वर्ष बिताए. संग लक्ष्मण सीता माई, जब दे प्रमादिका आई. संग लक्ष्मण सीता माई, जब दे प्रमादिका आई.
धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी. मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी.
पर्वत नामी नदिया में, दिया जग को जिसमें भारे. पर्वत नामी नदिया याचक को जिसमें भारे, कहा अवधपुरी नर नारी, प्रभु धन्य है पाग हमारी। कहा अवधपुरी नारी, प्रभु धन्य है पाग हमारी। धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। हाँ मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। हाँ मैया पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। प्रेम से बोलो श्री दंडी ही लक्ष्मी माता की। My dear friends, I feel that if I do not glorify Bhagwan Shiva for just a minute or two, I'll be failing in my duties. So let us blend our voices together. Chandrasekharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo, Chandrasekharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo.
चंद्रशेखराय नमो, गंगाधराय नमो,
Chandrasekharaya Namo, Gangadharaya Namo.
चंद्रशेखराय नमो, गंगाधराय नमो।
Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo.
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो।
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo.
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो।
Shiva Shiva Shivaya Namo.
शिव शिव शिवाय नमो।
Shiva Shiva Shivaya Namo.
शिव शिव शिवाय नमो।
Gangadharaya Namo.
गंगाधराय नमो।
Gangadharaya
गंगाधराय नमो।
Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Oh.
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो।
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo.
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो। ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो।
Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo.
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय
Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo.
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो।
Shiva Shiva Shivaya Namo.
शिव शिव शिवाय नमो।
Re bolo Shiva Shiva Shivaya Namo.
शिव शिव शिवाय नमो।
Gangadharaya Namo.
गंगाधराय नमो।
Gangadharaya Namo. Chandrasekharaya Namo. Gangadharaya Namo. उमापति महादेव की। प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की। Well, my dear friends, tonight's message is a very simple one. And in my mind, all of these messages, they are very simple. Noble indeed, every single one of these messages. And these messages taken from Devi Bhagwat. You know, we are fortunate during the period of Ganesh Utsav, for 9 days, 10 days, we are reading from the scriptures year after year. So there's much more flexibility in what I want to do as a Vyas to narrate. But just having 3 nights, it's difficult to bring everything together for a clear understanding. Must I tell you that Devi Bhagwat is one of our scriptures which speaks specifically to the divine goddess in her many forms. Navratri, I mentioned last night, it's a time where the divine mother is worshipped, namely Durga. Also we worship Lakshmi and Saraswati. And if you want to get the knowledge of the different Devis, the Devi Bhagwat is what we turn to. This message is a beautiful one. However, the message tonight is not going to be about Durga. What I observed, and my Pandit friends who are listening, let me just pause it right there, just to tell you, what I observe in the Devi Bhagwat and Devi Durga, there's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of battles and wars where demons try to win the grace of the divine, and the divine mother had to come and destroy them. And most of the instance of the situation is that these demons, they wanted to get something from God. But they didn't pray to Devi, you know. They prayed to Brahma. They prayed to Vishnu. They prayed to Shiva. And these Holy Trinity would bless them. And you know what all of them wanted? They wanted to have the Vedas. Our scriptural books, our religious books. For they thought in their mind that if they had possession of these scriptures, the Vedas, then they will cripple everyone in the world. And they did for a long time. And this is why the divine Shakti, the divine energy, had to come into being to destroy them. And all of them, sometimes they would say, they would bypass the feminine form. Like Ravana say that he don't want to die. But if he have to die, he don't want to die by the hands of any man. Hiranyakashipu, he don't want to die inside the house. He don't want to die outside the house. He don't want to die in the sky. He don't want to die in the earth. And the Lord found a way to destroy him. The point I want to make to you is that when we feel that we can fool and trick God, we are only fooling our. During the Ganesh Utsav period, I would put 2 big TVs because I know I have some posts under my home, and some of you will get blocked off. But we can't afford the screens for these 3 nights. The point I am making, we cannot hide. If you look at any one of these images, wherever you may be, behind which post, their eyes are always looking at you. Always. Sometimes I feel the artists who present these images for us, they must be God themselves. Check any one of our divinities. When you go home, check your pictures and try to hide from them. Hide from one of the pictures. Try to hide. The eyes will always pierce you. But those demons didn't realize that. I want to tell you, my dear friends, in fact, you don't have to touch fire to know that it burns. We all know fire burns. You will still go and touch it? Huh? You know, many years ago, my daughter Shakti is a little bit of age now. Let me just share this little thought with you. So we went to the circus in Port of Spain. And you know what the circus man is doing? Taking the fire, putting it in his mouth. And they all do that. It's a trick. So the little one came home, and she would have her ruler, and she would teach the murtis. A, B, C, and she's hitting the murti. She's big now. She's hitting the murti. But I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting because she wants to touch that fire, that deer. Our deer lights 24 hours in our prayer room. If it's out, we light it back. Some people, they don't want they call it the zoot. They don't want that kind of zoot in their home. They will have other kind of zoot. So what they do now, they take a lamp. They have some bulbs that are changed with battery. Nothing is wrong. Light is light. Your prayer room must never be in darkness. Never be in darkness. You must always have a light there. And my dear friends, I sat on the couch listening patiently until I heard the scream. But she was praying. Eventually, I knew she wanted to touch that fire. But then she realized it burns. So the point I'm making to you, you don't have to touch fire to know that it burns. It burns. Why would you touch it? Huh? Why? People do it anyway. So my dear friends, all those demons, they all suffered the palms of Devi Ma. But tonight's katha, it is between Janmejay. Janmejay is the son of a renowned king, Maharaj Parikshit. Was a very noble personality. And Janmejay is listening to Devi Bhagwat. Maharaj Parikshit was such a noble king that one day he decided to go into the forest. So he equipped himself with his bow and arrow, probably some water in his kettle or his pouch, and on his horseback, he is in the wilderness. Night came. He drank out all his water, and he began to stay there because he wanted to hunt an animal. And my dear friends, while waiting there, we are told the night came. And he reached a hermitage. He reached a cottage, an ashram of a great sage. And that sage was in dhyan, meditation. Eyes are closed. And Maharaj Parikshit is calling out to him, "Give me some water to drink. I'm thirsty, I'm tired." But the poor sage is in dhyan. He's in meditation. Not like some of us when we are praying, the slightest thing, we open our eyes. Huh? I know one fellow was living in New York City. Not me, even though I live there. But he was in New York City and he was telling me that, you know what, I wanted to lighten my day and say my prayers. And I hear the garbage truck passing, right? So I get up and I run. So where you run for? He said, if I didn't move my car, they'd give me a ticket. But I don't see nothing wrong with that. Do you see anything wrong with that? Huh? Who wants to get a ticket? Put on your flowers, come back and continue. I don't have a problem with that. But what I have a problem with, my dear friends, is the simple things that I see. Sometimes I tell people, hold a prasad in your hand, raise it up in the air, look at the murti of Devi Ma and say, you have the hand all on top of the leg. And if they do raise it up, they are concentrating on Devi Ma, Take the picture, take the picture. You see, the memories is more important for them rather than the sentimental values and the deeper meaning. Don't you see it all the time? Don't you see it all the time? When we sing, my dear friend, most of the time we close our eyes. You think I care who watching me? Ostentation is not good in the eyes of the Lord. Simplicity is the order of the day when we want to win the grace of the Lord. But no matter what we do, my dear friends, we see all, and then people are asking, Pandit, why aren't I getting merits for what I do? Don't ask me, ask yourself. You will know, my dear friends, what type of merits you will get, and you alone will know the type of devotion that you put in what you are doing. So Janmejai, Raja Parikshit, from the ground, he became angry. So he took his arrow and he saw a dead snake on the ground, right next to the sage, and he picked up the snake from the ground and he wrapped it around the neck of the sage. He said, you want to be like Lord Shiva? You're faking. I will never say that you are faking, my dear friend, but we can tell what is fake and what is, believe me, we can tell. Can't you tell? We all know what is real and what is not real. We all know if somebody making up this or somebody are making up that. So you could fool God if we could pick up those little things. So he picked up this snake and he wrapped it around the neck of this sage. This sage was unaware. And Maharaj Parikshit, he went back to his home and he sat on his palace comfortably. But you see, when you do something wrong, when you do something that is not good, it eats away at the institution of the mind. There is something happens to us, and then we have a guilty conscience. Some of us forego that guilty conscience. Then we put ourselves in difficulties. So Maharaj Parikshit, we might think that he is comfortably in his home, but my dear friends, when the sage who was performing the tapasya, when his son came there and he saw this dead serpent around his father's neck, he became angry. And he took some water in his hands and he placed it to his lips and uttered some words and dashed it to the ground. I want to tell you tonight, my dear friends, know who you are playing with. A serious thing, Don't judge another person's devotion, but don't play with people. Don't put people to the test. You'll find yourself, sometimes you will come across someone you really can't handle, really can't handle. So keep away from that scenario. This son of this great sage, with mantras, he said, the person who performed this despicable act in 7 days and 7 nights, that dead serpent will come alive and put an end to the very same person who did that. But Maharaj Parikshit was a great Dharmatma. He was a good, pious man. But something overtake the institution of his mind that he did something wrong. Now he has to suffer the consequences. You see, in life, my dear friends, we all have choices. All of us. We must be prepared that when we make those choices, to accept the results. Words went to Maharaj Parikshit. that, you know what? In 7 days' time, because of what you did, you are going to be destroyed by that very same Sap, Takshak, will come alive. My dear friends, he tried to evade that position. But if you know, my dear friends, that you're going to kick the bucket in 4 days, what would you do? You know, that is the term they use. Boy, that man, kick the bucket, boy. What the bucket have in it, boy? That is the term that we use when somebody die. So and so, kick the bucket. But if you know that you are going to die in so and so, what would you do? Some people live it up. Live it up to the end. Well, I go there anyway. Let me take what I take. Let me do what I have to do. But this Maharaj, Parikshit, he was told that he must listen to Bhagavad Mahapuran, the glories of Bhagwan Vishnu, not Devi, Bhagwan Vishnu, for 21 sessions. Bhagavad Mahapuran is read morning, lunchtime, and night. 3 times a day. It's not an easy yag to do. And I'll tell you something about the yagya. Only on special occasion, when it cannot be helped. You see, this seat should not be shared. Unfortunately, I got ill, so that circumstance arise. But if there is a yagya of Bhagavad Mahapuran, you have 3 days with this Pandit, and 3 days with Pandit X, and 3 days with, you lose the merits of that yagya. I'm just throwing these things out with you. It has become a norm. Every night you have a different Pandit. And now the yag becomes a competition, because Pandit X want to bring 10 maxis. Pandit Y want to do better than that. He go to the big boss. See, yagya should not be a competition. It should be a love from the heart. But this is what, look around in today's society. And then we are asking, why aren't we getting the merits that we should get? So my dear friends, Maharaj Parikshit, that serpent Takshak came, stung him, and he died. But he had a son by the name of Janmejai ne Pucha. Janmejai was his son. So when his son grows up now and become a young man, and he heard that his father was bitten by a snake and died, he wanted to kill all the snakes in the world. He wanted to avenge his father's death. He forgot the part that what his father had done wrong. You see how convenient we can be? Sometimes we become convenient human beings in the world. So Janmejai, he initiated a Mahayagya. And in this yagya, he started to call all the high priests, and they recited mantras. And they had a big Havan Kund. And as they recite these mantras, one by one, the serpents was coming and falling into the Kund, and they were being destroyed. For his quest was to destroy every single snake in the world. You think you could destroy all the snakes in the world? It's not so easy. Because if you destroy the physical snake, we have some different kind of snake in the world. Sherry, you're watching me very serious. I am meaning nobody, you know. You have to be very careful. Don't you hear that statement? Snake in the grass. Be careful, there's a snake next to you. See, we don't know people. We don't know who they are. I'm just touching these points. And my dear friends, I'll tell you, I don't prefab my discourse, you know. I don't write down my discourse, you know. As it comes, you get it. That's what they call take it as it is. So my dear friends, we must be careful of those around us. Not everyone you see dressed up nice, talking to you nice, is for you. Sometimes they will undermine you. There are many, many occasions, situations where employees are in the work situation and other employees are undermining them. It happens all the time. That is human nature, human tendency. So we must be very careful. And so it is, my dear friends, Narad Muni, the traveling sage, he came to Janmejai. He said, Janmejai, what are you doing? He said, you see them snakes? It's not them snake, one snake. It's one snake. Put an end to it. You see them snake on them? Dangerous. I want to destroy all. Because of them snake, my father died. So he want to kill. So then Narad said, well, Janmejai, if you kill all the snake, is that going to bring back your father alive? Huh? Is that going to bring him back alive? First shock he got. Answer was, he can't. They can't bring him back. So why you want to kill all the snake? Out of vengeance. And remember, he was doing a yajna out of what? Vengeance. This is why, my dear friends, when we are doing yajna, we're supposed to be like cool and calm and collect. This is why Pandit tell you to fast. Keep away from all these things. Keep away hate and animosity from the mind. Don't you all know this? Everybody know this. When you are fasting, you're supposed to be the best you can be. It's not an easy thing to fast, Do you know that? Sometimes we tell people, I want you to fast for 7 Fridays. Well, Friday is not a day people should fast. Huh? The first bad thing the Pandit telling you. You're grinding up right there. What wrong with you? Friday, I day to lime. Huh? Nobody wants that. Sometimes people say, Pandit, it's difficult to fast on a Friday. What I will get to eat in tongue? I know it have plenty vegetarian place in tongue if you want to fast. It's all up. You see, fasting is a concept of what you can do for yourself. But excuses we make all the time. People make lots of an excuse. And so it is, my dear friend, Janmejai, he was doing this yajna. And Narad instilled in his heart that if you really want to avenge and liberate your father's actions and life, then you must listen to Devi Bhagavad. And why is Narad Muni explaining him to listen to Devi Bhagavad? Why Devi? Why the Divine Mother? Because she removes all the hate and anger and jealousy and vengeance from the mind. This is why it is important when I say to you that it is important for us to remove and destroy the internal enemies. You see, the enemies on the outside, we can see them, we can totally ignore them. But the enemies on the inside, that which we don't see, that is that which we fail to see, that which we put a blind eye to, those are the enemies that we have to destroy. And so it is, Narad Muni is telling Janmejai, if you pray to Devi Ma, but all Narad want him to do is to remove that vengeance. But vengeance with anger and hate, nothing good will come your way. Nothing good will come your way. And so it is, my dear friends, Janmejai started to live. So Janmejai is asking, Vaha Shreshta Brahman Satyavrat Kaunta. Janmejai now is asking, tell me, O great one, the narrators of the scriptures, tell me who is that great personality of Satya Vrat. Satya means, everybody? Truth. And Vrat means sacrifice. And this Satya Vrat, the reason that he was named that, not only was he named that, he lived up to that expectation. How many of us live up to our names? That's why names are very, very important. Names in Hindu theology is very, very important. But we leave that name part. Sutji is saying, O Janmejay, you have asked a very pertinent question. Uttam Gyan, with the highest knowledge. Because Sutji, the narrator of the scriptures, he know about the Katha and he know about Satyabrat. And now he's saying, Man lagakar suno. Listen with your mind fixed on what is being said. And you know, many people listen, but you know, they don't hear. And that's why they say that God gave us 2 ears. But my dear friends, man lagakar suno. We must listen. No matter who you are listening to, you must get something good. Take the good and leave the bad. You know, in the Ramayana, Tulsidas tells us there is a king with 1,000 eyes. Could you imagine seeing a man with 1,000 eyes? Huh? That zombie? Yeah? He said, Pirtu Raja. It have a king with 1,000 ears, and he can't hear nothing good. The man with 1,000 eyes could not see anything good. Everywhere he looked, he's seen a fault. Such is the nature of the world. I want to tell you, leave the fault and take the good. The faults wouldn't help you, but the good will take you a long way. So Janmejay is saying, I want you to listen. So he's very fixed. Janmejay now, he is fixed and he is focused. He says Satyabrat is a very renowned Brahman. And this Brahman, he had a very suitable companion. He was married and they live a long time together. Satyabrat being a Brahman, he would go from place to place performing rites and rituals, yajna, jap. That's the duty of a Brahman, to educate others in the spiritual field. But the word Brahman, I really don't try to expatiate too much. It causes problems when I give my explanation. So we leave that right there. And therefore, Sutji is saying that Satyabrat, he would travel and travel and travel. And Satyabrat was a Vidwan. A Vidwan is a very knowledgeable person. A Gyani, like my friend Gyani, is a knowledgeable person. But a Vidwan is a special kind of knowledgeable person. Uttam Gyani. He has so much of knowledge. But my dear friends, the knowledge I possess, I cannot take an injection and pass it on to you. Some people feel so, huh? Some people feel that what their father has, knowledge-wise, they go there jump into them. It don't work like that. If your father is a lawyer and your child wants to become a lawyer, they have to go through the process, educate themselves, and eventually they will. But knowledge is not transferable. It don't jump into someone. So, Satyabrat and his wife, they lived their life, but they were not happy. They were not pleased. Why they were not pleased? Because having all this knowledge very popular Satyavrat, who would carry on after him? Who will carry on his lineage? So he decided to bid farewell from his wife for a day or two, and he traveled to his guru's home. And he went to his guru's home, Sastang Dhanvat. He is bowing onto the feet of the guru. Here we are told that his guru was adequately renowned and skilled, and his name was Gobil Brahman. Gobil was, Superman, real good, filled with Shakti, filled with energy. And Superman is an understatement. So Satyavrat went to the home of his godfather, like we all supposed to when we have difficulties, when we have problems. We're supposed to be able to go at our guru's home, and the guru is supposed to give us some sort of consolence. The solution may not come to us, but you know what? We'll get some sort of words to encourage us to move forward. So he reaches the home of Gobil Brahman. And Satyavrat is knowledgeable, and his guru is also knowledgeable. And he says to his guru, "Oh Guruji, I know you are versed in special formulas, rites and rituals. Therefore, I want you to come check the dates and put a special time where I want to perform a special yajna. Putrakamishti yajna. A yajna, an offering so that I can have a son." Mind you, Gobil was not young. He was of age. Notice I ain't saying old. He was of age. And my dear friends, Gobil Brahman checked the book, all these things, and a date was set. Gobil Brahman is telling Satyavrat, "I want you to explain to your patni, your wife, to engage in certain rites, fasts, and rituals. And on certain time, I will come and I will perform this yajna." Don't you all do that sometimes? Put your dates with your guru, pandits, and then you come and you do your pujas. Do you get success? Are your prayers answered? So the time came, my dear friends, Gobil. He traveled long distance and he reached by Satyavrat's home. Satyavrat, seeing his guru, he washes the guru's feet. He drank of the water and he placed his guru beautiful asan. But as I mentioned, Gobil was not too young. He has become of age. Sanskrit mantras have certain meters. Just like the English language, we have what is called punctuation, Satish. We have comma, we have exclamation marks, we have punctuation. And if a child were to write an essay of 150 words without these exclamation marks and commas and full stop, you will not get the true gist, true meaning. Even English has, well, Sanskrit has it also. Om Bhur Bhuvaswa. Not Om Bhur Bhuvaswa Tatsavitur Varinyam Bhargo Devasya. Meters. Shantakarang Bhujakashainang Parvanavam Suresham. All these mantras have meters. You have to stop, you have to pause. But Gobil Brahman, he started the yajna. Om Ang Julit Mukhe. But he's reciting the mantras. And Satyavrat is making the offering, but while he is making the offering, he's angry.
Does that happen to you sometimes? Huh? Well, I will tell you something here tonight. I have seen people doing prayers. But again, not with you, anything, a different point. I see people, shroters are sitting to do prayers. And I will see one shrotar grabbing the ingredients of the next one. Say, Hare Bap Re Bap. Give me. You think in that puja, you think there could be any sorts of progress if these shrotars behaving like that? Huh? Rampant. This is why we invite people to come and join puja and so forth, but we have assigned people to do the puja for certain days. It's important. You don't play with those things like that. It is not a puppy show. That is what it is. Because other people can be affected by certain people's behaviors. So Gobil Brahman is uttering the mantras. Very powerful mantras. Para Brahma. Pofela Kofen. So Satyavrat became angry. And he said, Guruji, what are you doing? All these mantras you are saying, it is not to meet her. And my sacrifice will not come to fruition. But you see, my dear friends, they have different, last time I tell you what pundits, 1,000 words and whatever. But it have different kind of pundits, you know. It has some shrotars that want to tell the pundit what to do and how to do it, not me. I tell you, it have some young children today, when they want to get married, they want to tell the pundit what to leave out and what to put in. You have to go and get our next pundit here. I ain't doing that. There's a certain format. So Satyavrat became angry. And he's saying to his guru, what you are doing is wrong. And Gobil Brahman was not an easy man. He moved like Chatak self. And he responded to Satyavrat. Don't you speak to me like that. You want to have a son? I came here with Shakti, with energy to perform this yajna. I am, because of my age and my health condition, I'm not able to do it. But you will get a son. You want a son? You will have a son. But it will be no use to you. Satyavrat got scared. But he made thought he's going to have a son. That made him a little bit happy. And Gobil Brahman, he get up and he does it. But this Gobil Brahman remind me of myself, you know. See, when I first, see my mother is laughing, eh? When I first came down to Trinidad many years ago, and someone from the village asked me to come and do a hardi. Right in Bharat area. So I'm my first hardi. Matikur. Now go on. So, in less than 20 minutes, I reached back home. My mother asked me, what happened? I said, look, don't ask me nothing. Eh? And I gone upstairs. But I'll tell you what happened. While I was sitting waiting to perform the Matikur, waiting for the, well, I can't remember that Dulaha or Dulahim. Eh? That's how much I didn't pay attention to it. And what happened is that something happened and the ladies who were singing was cursing me. You know what ladies do it? Not all the ladies, there are different ladies who are singing. For Matikur and thing. So I called the owner of the home. I said, them ladies cursing me, tell them to stop it. He said, Baba, I can't correct them now. They just eat in the back there and if you see what they drink. And I tell the lady who was singing, who I knew, I know that lady. I said, stop cursing me. She continued, I get up and I go on. The boy or the girl didn't even come downstairs to sit down for her day. Now they call my mother and asking, she will send back your son. Huh? I said, well, you put on the duty and go. Huh? Gobil Brahman was a bit teria. You know what teria means? Huh? A no nonsense man. You don't put up with nonsense. I just thought I might share this with you, just so you could understand what happened in here. He said, you want a son, you will have a son. And he get up and he gone. He didn't wait for Dachna. He didn't wait for nothing. There's some people waiting for the Dachna no matter what, Huh? They are leaving. But Gobil Brahman, he does it. In time came, Satyabrat, his wife, gave birth to a child. And just as Gobil Brahman says, can't even say can't even say can't even say ma, nothing. All the mantras, all the syllables that Satyavrat would try to push it down his throat because it's very bad now. He's a big Brahman, he's a Vidwan, and his son is a Muruk, a fool. Sutiji is saying that this child grew up and he decided, you know what? Nobody in home will like me. Because you see, when a child, well, it should not be like this. When a child was not excelling at home, some parents tend to push that child away or ignore that child. And I want to tell you, my dear devotees, and those who are listening, not every child is going to come out doctors and lawyers. Not every child is going to excel. But as parents, we have to stick behind them. And if you push them away, somebody else on the outside will pick them up. Is that what you want? Find an avenue. Find a way to see where you can best help your child. Long time ago, parents, if they have 3 and 4 girl children, they just send them to learn to cook, send them to learn to sew, send them to learn to bake cake. Now them children today know what that, Huh? And you know what that? Yes. Now, look, let me say that, leave that right there. You know what they call it, needle and the thread? It have a sport like that, needle and thread. Big thing in the savannah, needle and thread. How to do that? Never thread a needle in their life. But Sutiji is saying that this son, he felt neglected and he left. Living in this manner, he went into the wilderness, into the forest. And his father and mother was looking for him and they could not find him. But according to the Katha, Suji is saying to Janmejai, listen to the power, listen to the Shakti, listen to the energy of just a sound vibration, what this can do to a human being. And while this young man was in the forest, he built out of the leaves and the barks of the trees, he built a beautiful cottage. And there he would make his bed and he would lie. He will drink the water from the running river. He will eat of the fruits that fell from the trees. Strictly vegetarian life. Not knowing how to pray, not knowing what to do, what to say. My dear friends, a hunter came to hunt an animal. And this we are told that the animal is a mrigya. Mrig is deer, but mrigya is not a deer. Mrigya is an animal, a miniature dwarf type animal with a snout. Something like a pig, but is not a pig. However, the meat of that animal is not fit for human consumption. The meat is poisonous. But hunters hunt this animal for the feat of sporting events. Just to satisfy their ego that, you know what, I've shot an animal. In London, in England, they hunt the fox. Them boys, big boys, and them, what do you call them, the sir and, they hunt fox. But the Rohidi fox is a sport. And in India, Raja Dashrath, he went hunting. And some people say, when he shoot the deer, Raja Dashrath didn't shoot no deer. When Raja Dashrath released his arrow, he shot a man whose name was Sarwan. So, what you must learn, even in hunting, accident can come. And we could cause damage and harm to other individuals. And so it is, this hunter came. And the hunter saw that the mrigya was running. And it ran inside of the hut of the little boy who was seated right there. And the animal made a song. Let me say it again. It is spelled A-I-N-G with a dot on top. Aing. Little do you know that Aing is the Bij mantra, the seed mantra of Ma Saraswati. And when the little boy, when he heard that song, Aing, his whole mental faculty was rearranged. His whole being, his whole aura changed. And then, my dear friends, the hunter came and said, young man, if you don't tell me where the animal is, I'm going to kill you instead. Death is looking at him in his face. And lo and behold, he opened his mouth and he spoke for the first time. Could you believe that? Do you want to hear what he said? He said the eyes could see, but the eyes did not see. The mouth possessed the capability to speak, but the mouth did not see. You understand that statement? He says the mouth has the capability to speak, but the mouth did not see anything. The eyes could see, but the eyes can't speak. That is philosophy in the highest plane of spirituality. And one symbol, one song vibration, Aing, the Bij mantra of Saraswati Ma, caused this child. So I'm saying to you tonight, my dear friends, miracles do happen. Don't push your children away. If they are slow and they are not able to pick up and grasp things, stick with them. Find a way to be with them. Something will happen. Get good advice. Don't just push them away. And then, my dear friends, words began to spread that the son of Satyavrat, Ati Vidwan, say, very, very knowledgeable personality, he began to preach philosophy that was never told before. When the father, Satyavrat, when he heard that this little boy is his son, he was proud. He and his wife, they went there. But my dear friend, the son showed them no remorse. The son bowed before the mother and father's feet, and he returned back home safe and sound. What did you think Satyavrat did after? Huh? Make a guess, anybody? What's the next thing you think he should have done? He made that journey. Where did he make that journey to? Huh? Gobil Brahman. He went to the home of his guru. And my dear friends, he bowed onto the feet of his guru. Aasu bari hai, tears flowing from his eyes. He washed the feet of his guru. My dear friends, his guru did not push him away. For gurus, my dear friends, always supposed to look after the interest of the child. You see, Gobil Brahman was a very powerful man. And not only did he know what he did, but he also knew that this child will be a very powerful soul
because of the tapasya, the Shakti that he created, an energy. This is why I'm saying to you, my dear friends, that yajna, places like these, is not for ostentation purposes. It's for a purpose to bring results. And if you really want that result, then you have to do things. There's a right way and there is a wrong way. The wrong way could never be right. Long time ago, my dear friends, you really never hear about 3 nights for this one and 3 nights for that one and 3 nights for the next one, you know. One pundit, whether you like it or not. Because of the Shakti and the energy. Yajna, vrat, sacrifice, should not be played with. Of course, I'm saying to you, there are situations that where things will change, and when that happens, you make alterations. But in the most cases, it is done for a specific purpose, and it should be kept that way. So Satyavrat, he performed seva towards his guru, and when he performed his seva towards his guru, my dear friends, he returned home and he began to enjoy his son coming back in his life. He was a proud father. His mother was a proud mother. Like all parents, when the children excels, they become proud parents in the world. So these were 2 proud parents, and you know what? They made their repentance that whatever they had done wrong, that the Lord would forgive them. I want to say to parents today and children, no home is perfect. No family life is perfect. But if there is some disparity between parents and children, make a solemn pledge and patch it up. Fix it. I will hear one mother say to me once, you see me, that son of mine, he dead, but he living. Yani, he living. But the mother, he dead. How can a mother say that? And if the child comes to that mother, I'm saying to that mother, accept your child. Don't push them away. That is why you are mother. That is why you are father. People make mistakes. Because family was not meant to be apart. You understand those words? Remember Gobil Brahman? Remember Satyavrat. This katha is taken from Devi Bhagavad. It tells of the power of ending the Bij mantra of Ma Saraswati. Encourage your children. When they get up in the morning, they have to pray to this and that. And Om, Aing, Aing, Saraswati, Swaha. Teach them from small. Some of the adults need to say it more than the children, to develop ourselves. So with these few words, Satyavrat, Janmejai has listened to this katha. Beautiful bhajan, praises Saraswati Ma.
हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां। हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां। स्वर की देवी ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर की देवी संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा, हर गीत तुझसे। हम है अकेले, हम है अधूरे, तेरी शरण हम, हमें प्यार दे माँ।
हे शारदे माँ,
की भाषा पुरानों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा पुरानों की वाणी। हम हैं समझे हम भी तू जानी, विद्या को हमको अधिकार दे माँ।
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
तू श्वेत वर्ण कमल पी विराज, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पिसाज। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पी विराज, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पिसाज। मन से हमारे मिटाते अंधेरे, हमको उजाला संसार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
जोर से ना, सरस्वती देवी माता की। So last night, my dear friends, I read to you the katha where Goddess Parvati, when she went to her parents' home uninvited. And when she went there, she was embarrassed. And being embarrassed, after Lord Shiva told her not to go, she cremated herself. She destroyed herself. And then, when Lord Shiva went there, he picked up the body of Devi, and my dear friends, he traversed different parts of India. And my dear friends, last night katha, we call it the Shakti Pitam. The different parts of the body of Shakti Devi dropped on that part of India, and every different part of India, a temple was created. Those of you who didn't hear that katha, you could listen to it on Facebook. It's a beautiful thing. And I mentioned also that every part of her body that fell to the ground, it's a renowned temple in India, but I only went to one. Had that opportunity. And the vibration that was there is unbelievable. And I said to you that each part of the body that fell to the ground, it's the part of the body within us. And if you could find a mantra, ask your Pandit. Some of you has been asking me for the mantra. What you need to do, you just can't come and ask me. You have to WhatsApp me, because I will forget right away. If you want, some people saying they want the mantra for the hair. Because Shakti, her hair fell certain part of India. So I guess if the people here drop in and think they want to get the mantra, I don't know. Nothing wrong, it is important. There is a mantra for that. And if you repeat this mantra, it will help that part of the body. That's what my point in the katha. Part of the katha is that the eyes of Devi Ma fell at certain parts in India. And if you are having difficulties with your eyes and you want the mantra, WhatsApp. I'll hit you back a WhatsApp with it. Don't be afraid, challenge me, and you'll get it. So listen to the katha on Facebook and ask your questions. My dear friend, that is what we are here for, to help, not to desist you from going further. And tonight, my dear friends, I read to you this katha. Tomorrow night we'll conclude our final night. Tomorrow we'll have a few more bhajans and so forth. And tomorrow night the children wanted to do that which is called the Garba dance. One of the main events of Navratri is where individual dance with love and affection.
In India, it is celebrated all over, and they have been doing this for many years. So our service will start I will start to read from 5, and we'll conclude around 7, and then people can have their dinner, and then we'll have an early night where they dance and enjoy themselves to music. So we invite you to come out and join with us. Tomorrow, my dear friends, is Durga Ashtami. Tomorrow is the day that throughout the world people will worship the 9 Kanyas, 9 Kanyakum, 9 forms of Durga. And those of you who would like to make your offerings, you can come. I will only be available around 1 o'clock. I will be home. Other than that, I have puja during the morning. So therefore, you can come, and I will assist you in making your offering, those of you who are desirous of doing that. The prasad for Durga Ma is lapsi and suhari. Lapsi and suhari. If you want to do ask if Baba could put a list, put 3 tries now, it doesn't matter. Lapsi and suhari. Prepare yourself. And my dear friends, if you cannot make 9 lapsi and suhari, you can make 1 pair lapsi and suhari. And if you can't make 1 pair lapsi and suhari, just come and pray to the Divine Mother. The atmosphere is impregnated with the divine energy of the Mother. Come and get your blessings. Our home is open for you, those of you who like to come. So we see you tomorrow night. Pandit Gyan will perform the final havan. And while he do that, my dear friends, we'll have bhajan. And then we'll pass over back to Panditji. So today being Saturday, we'll do one more Hanuman bhajan.
चीर के छाती अज बोले अपनी, चीर के छाती बोले अपनी, अज पवन पुत्र हनुमान, पवन पुत्र मेरे मन में बसे तेरा, मेरे तन में बसे तेरा, चीर के छाती बोले अपनी, चीर के छाती बोले अपनी, आज पवन पुत्र हनुमान, पवन पुत्र मेरे मन में बसे तेरा,
मेरे तन में बसे हैरा, मेरे मन में बसे हैरा, मेरे तन में बसे हैरा।
सीता हरण रावण में प्रभु जी के अकुलाए, हनुमान जी सीता जी को प्रभु संदेश सुनाए, हनुमान जी करते आए, हनुमान जी करते आए, प्रभु जी के गुणगान, प्रभु जी के गुणगान, मेरे मन में बसे,
मेरे तन में बसे हैरा, मेरे मन में बसे हैरा, मेरे तन में बसे हैरा।
हनुमान 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 हनुमान, जोर जोर ना, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की। पंडित ज्ञान
Organized devotees, focus your minds on the Divine Mother as you seek her grace and blessings as we perform Havan. Om Agnaye Swaha, Om Somaye Swaha, Om Prajapate Swaha, Om Indraye Swaha, Om Agni Jyoti Jyoti Ragni Swaha, Om Surya Jyoti Jyoti Surya Swaha, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha, Om Lakshmi Kalbhyo Namaha Swaha, Om Gauri Ganabhyo Namaha Swaha, ओम नमः शिवाय स्वाहा, ओम नमः शिवाय स्वाहा, ओम नमः शिवाय स्वाहा, ओम दुर्गायै नमः स्वाहा, ओम लक्ष्मीयै नमः स्वाहा, ओम सरस्वत्यै नमः स्वाहा, ओम कृष्णायै नमः स्वाहा, ओम रामायै नमः स्वाहा, ओम पंपुत्राय नमः स्वाहा, ओम हनुमन्ताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम बजरंगबलियाय नमः स्वाहा, ओम सूर्याय नमः स्वाहा, ओम सोमदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम मंगलदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम बुद्धदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम गुरुदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम शुक्रदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम शनिदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम राहुवाय नमः स्वाहा, ओम केतुवाय नमः स्वाहा, ओम कुलदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम ग्रामदेवताय नमः स्वाहा, ओम अस्तामदेवताय नमः स्वाहा. Gayatri, everybody joining. Om Bhurbhuvah Svah Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. Om Bhurbhuvah Svah Tatsavituर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. Om Bhurbhuvah Svah तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयोभवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च स्वाहा. ॐ अग्नये चातवीरसे स्वाहा. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णगं स्वाहा. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णगं स्वाहा. Everything now. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णगं स्वाहा. My dear devotees, everyone standing please. Purnahuti, final offering. The mantra being used is a very special mantra, mantra of penance and forgiveness, asking the Lord to forgive us any mistakes, shortcomings, indiscretion, transgressions, any negative thoughts. No, put on your fan. Right. Om yadasya karmano atiriji chamarvanu namihakaram agnesha shishikravitya sarvam sesham sahutam karutame agnaye shishikite sahuta sava prayachita hutinam kamanam samadaitre sarvanam kamartha samradhaya. Om purnamada Purnamadam Purnabudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate Swaha. Achman. Om Adite Anamanya Swam. Om Animate Anamanya Swam. Om Sarasate Anamanya Swam. Om Deva Savita Prasuya Jam Prasuya Padhimagaya Devyo Gandharkita Puke Tangana Punatu Vachaspatir Vachana Swaretu. Fun. Om Riswagni Pratijahagri Tamishra Prutishram Shridhamayansha Asmin Sadastaya Jyotarasmin Vishwe Deva Jamanyasya Siddhatha Vishishi Agni Devta Ki Jai.
Join in final arti. Hare Mangal ki seva suno mere deva. Mangal ki seva suno mere deva. मंगल 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 की सेवा सुनो मेरे देवा. पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल. पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल. ले पाला ते बेच हरे मंगल मंगल की सेवा सुनो मेरे देवा. सुनो जगदम्बा करत विलंबा. सुनो जगदम्बा माँ सुनो जगदम्बा. सुनो जगदम्बा करत विलंबा. संतन का भयकारी परे मंगल 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 की सेवा सुनो मेरे देवा.
संतन प्रतिशाली सदा खुशहाली संतन प्रतिपाली सदा खुशहाली जय काली कल्याण करे मंगल 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 की सेवा सुनो मेरे देवा मंगल की सेवा सुनो मेरे देवा सुनो मेरे देवी पर्वत वासनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया ब्रह्मा वेद परे तेरे द्वारे ब्रह्मा वेद परे तेरे द्वारे शंकर ज्ञान लगाया सुनो माँ सुनो सुनो मेरे देवी नंगे पग तेरे आगे आया ओ नंगे नंगे पग तेरे आगे आया सोने का छत्र चढ़ाया सुनो माँ सुनो सुनो मेरे देवी ऊंची ऊंची पर्वत बनय शिवाला ऊंची ऊंची पर्वत बनय शिवाला नीचे शहर बसाया सुनो माँ सुनो सुनो मेरे देवी सुनो मेरे देवी पर्वत वासन तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया ऐ तेरा पार न पाया मैया तेरा पार न पाया मंगल भवन मंगलहारी द्रहु सुदशरथ अजर बिहारी मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वजा मंगलम पार्वती नाथ मंगलायष्टनो हरि त्वमेव माता त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. With your hands clasped, turn to the person next to you and say Sitaram to them. Sitaram, kaho re Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Mantra.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Ask God to bless this meal before we partake. Say thank you, Lord, after you finish. Om Anapate Anasyano Deyanami Vasha Shishmana Prapradatarang tarishe Urjano dehi dvipade chatushpade. O Almighty One, Lord of food, we partake of this meal by thy grace. May we use only those foods that are health-giving, free from disease, pure and nourishing. May this food help us to overcome our difficulties, and may all bipeds and quadrupeds derive benefit therefrom. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om.
आज शक्ति जगदम्बिका देवी माता की, उमापति महादेव की, सरस्वती देवी माता की, धन धन लक्ष्मी माता की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की. Raise your hands in the air for Dharma. Satya Sanatana Dharma ki. Asan DJ, please take it. Meals have been prepared for all, so please remain and partake of bhojan. Meals be returned to your home songed and safe. And see you again tomorrow night. God blessings to all.